you've called for constitutional amendments on multiple occasions to limit senators to 2 terms,
absolutely.
2 6-year terms. You're, of course, running for your third. I want to ask you, what would you say to voters who agree with your amendment and would like to see you step aside as a result and not run?
Well, listen, I am a strong, passionate believer in term limits.
We haven't counted the RGV yet. This is an area, very interesting part of the country, that shifted quite significantly to the right over the last couple presidential elections. Senator Cornyn did well here, and right now, well, that's Starr County. He's losing. It may not be talked about as often as immigration or the economy, but water is something that lawmakers in Austin are looking to bring attention to, particularly as the state's population continues to grow. You called Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. You said she had a beach blonde, bad-built, butch body. And relating to Governor Greg Abbott here in Texas, you called him Governor Hot Wheels. Do you still stand by those comments?
I do.
Nacogdoches ISD says they're in a good financial position. The proposed ending fund balance for the upcoming school year is over $27 million, more than board policy mandates to fund 3 months of school. The current Attorney General, Ken Paxton, is running for the U.S. Senate against incumbent Republican John Cornyn. So that opens up the seat. And Senator Hughes, a lot of people have thought he may end up doing a run, and he told me he'll make a decision quickly after the legislative session ends. Smith County's court system relies on the district clerk's office, and errors can impact time, money, and the confidence of judges. In February, former district clerk Penny Clarkston was in Judge Austin Reeve Jackson's courtroom after failing to produce a correct bill of costs for court cases.
It begins to appear like she's playing games with the courts, because she does this.
District Clerk Gabe Boynton's tenure comes after Clarkston resigned. Her first task, fix the problems and streamline cumbersome processes.
There's a lot of reporting that goes out to various agencies that we're required to do, and we learned how to do that better, to work smarter, not harder.
Jackson says Boynton has been a breath of fresh air. He adds court costs have been accurate, and paperwork that used to take days to receive is now being done in hours.
That's where the relief comes from now. Not knowing that we're never going to have a problem, but knowing that when we have a problem, we're going to be able to address it properly, efficiently, and quickly.
Boynton is leading an effort to spread the word about the county's e-response system, which she adds is saving jury candidates from unnecessary commutes.
We know it's working better because less people are showing up only to be told they're not needed.
Looking ahead, the office will be relocating to the new county courthouse, where Boynton wants to streamline the check-in process with kiosks. Michael Richardson, KLTV 7 News. A lot of questions in Hawkins tonight over the legality of the decision to remove Judge Mitch Henderson. The City Council voted 3-2. Mayor Deb Rushing served as the tiebreaker.
You finally got what you want.
The decision to remove Municipal Judge Mitch Henderson sparking frustration for many Hawkins residents, including Amy Pack.
We are just totally abandoned as a community by our government.
The move comes after the city fired its sole police officer and is over $5 million in debt.
It's the last straw that kept her from having what she is so inadequately sure of, supreme power over her city of Hawkins.
Henderson says the city council needed 4 votes to remove him.
They pay me $600 a month to do this job, so it's more of a civic pride, civic help that I'm doing it for.
Mayor Deb Rushing defending her decision, adding the city has been spending irresponsibly the last 10 years.
For me, it's very simple. We don't have a police department. We don't have a reason to have a court and a judge and all of that stuff if we don't have a police department.
Michael Richardson, KLTV 7 News. The Lone Star State is known for a lot of things. Its agricultural industry is one of them. Eggs are just one of the products the Farmer's Garden in Winona produces. Since the business was founded in 2019, co-owner Bethany Reynolds has been working to expand it despite hurdles early on.
2020, we started out, we had big plans, and then our market that year got shut down.
She says that President-elect Donald Trump's proposed tariffs, which include a blanket rate of 10 to 20% on all imports, may not impact her small business, but could affect the wider industry.
I don't know for sure that it will affect us at all. We're pretty small. We're not exporting anything. We're not importing anything. Our biggest thing is just the inputs that it takes. In general, tariffs specifically, I don't think will hurt us. But the overall ag industry will feel it.
The USDA estimated that agricultural export losses caused by retaliatory tariffs cost over $27 billion between mid-2018 and the end of 2019. Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller, who says the industry was in a good spot under Trump, responds to that number.
Trump predicted that. He said this is going to be costly. But what he did, when he put those tariffs in, he took the money he collected off the tariffs and he propped the farmers up. He wrote them a check for the loss of exports.
If we impose tariffs around the world, I mean, we're the biggest country in the world. Other countries are not going to just sit back and say, oh, that's nice. They're going to impose tariffs back on us.
Economist Dr. Ray Perriman says the tariffs enacted in Trump's first term negatively impacted the economy. If his tariff proposals pan out for his second term,
when you impose a tariff and another country retaliates, it's going to. U.S. farmers are going to bear the brunt of that when it comes to the goods they produce and export, and they're going to bear the brunt of it on the other side when some of the things that they use, for example, potash and things like that we mostly import from other countries. The price of all those inputs are going to go up as well.
Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller believes the tariffs were beneficial during Trump's first term.
Best thing ever happened to the American farmer was Donald Trump fighting back against China.
If there were an impact, it may start with trade with America's southern neighbor. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum says she would implement retaliatory tariffs if Trump follows through on his proposals, adding they are, quote, not acceptable and would cause the U.S. and Mexico inflation and job losses. On the overall agricultural industry, Bethany Reynolds feels the tariffs could impact prices.
So if steel costs go up, that affects our fencing and that sort of thing. Like there's some things that we'll feel.
1 month ago, President-elect Donald Trump won Texas by approximately 14 points, the largest margin since 2012, indicating an acceptance toward his policy proposals. Like his first term, he is set to receive some pushback on his desires, tariffs included.
I don't think you're going to see across-the-board tariffs that are sustained for any significant period of time because they would cause enough inflation. The Federal Reserve would have to start raising interest rates again and bring a whole host of problems that no administration wants to deal with.
Michael Richardson, KLTV 7 News.